So Gapfiller started after the earthquakes as a way to bring people back into the city centre and create a sense of liveliness and offer a way for the public to participate in the life of the city. And so what we do is create a whole bunch of interactive installations and sort of thought-provoking pieces to really create like a dialogue around what the city is and how it relates to us.
I mean, in a weird sort of way, it's not quite true to say we started the organisation. We just started doing things. It was a group of us that, after the very first quake, saw an opportunity and a need. And so we were looking at, vacant sites around the city where buildings had been demolished, so privately owned land. No idea how long those vacant sites would be there. And in most cases, those were buildings that kind of housed a lot of the cultural life of the city. And so we just had an idea to transform the vacant lots into temporary cultural spaces. And so we self-funded a couple projects, and what started as just a couple projects became an organization. So it was actually 8 or 10 months into Gapfiller's existence that we actually filled out the paperwork and said, we're creating a not-for-profit, a new charitable trust.
Gapfiller's values largely are around participation, so active participation, getting people involved in their city, getting them to know their city, giving them chances to play and have fun. Underpinning a lot of the Gapfiller activities are the sense of discovery and surprise and adventure and fun. Then experimentation, so we like the idea of being able to try things out. And I suppose while quite a few of the projects that we've engaged in are what you might describe as permanent, the idea that things can be tried out and that they are allowed to be temporary gives people an opportunity to sort of test ideas and test concepts. Creativity, being able to collaborate and bring different people, different ways of thinking, trying things, and it's okay to get it to not make it for it not to work, I suppose. Because you learn stuff through that process too, and it helps you be clearer about the direction that you want to head.
Within Christchurch, so many people still think of Gapfiller as that organisation from 2011 that worked mostly with volunteers, getting hands dirty, creating really lo-fi, really short-term temporary projects. And because of that, it's been harder for us to make that transition towards doing commercial work and getting involved in permanent developments in Christchurch. Whereas when I go to Auckland and elsewhere, people don't have that that early perception of us. And so I'd say in some ways where Gapfiller is currently is better understood in Wellington, in Auckland, in Melbourne than it is in Christchurch. So that's something we're, trying to change. You've had your whole lifetime of being trained that, if there's no playground in your neighborhood park, or you want a sand pit in your neighborhood park and there isn't one, there's nothing you can do about it. Or the one thing you could do about it maybe is pick up the phone and ring the council and say, we think there should be a sand pit. But the idea that citizens could just grab some shovels and put in a sand pit and, there we go, we've got the thing we wanted now, that's so foreign to us, or even kind of frowned upon. I think we're just taught not to do that. And so I think that's kind of our big mission, is just to open up avenues where people both can do that, but also more than that, feel like they can do that.